TheRopeMonster coming at you here from the office, pre-volleyball. Got some big news, so I'll wait for you guys to kind of file in. We'll talk about that. For me, it's big news. You guys know I like to eat, and so this is regarding food. I'm always on the hunt for the best of each category, the best steak, best pizza, best tacos, best burritos, and I believe we have a big announcement. So happy Saturday to you all. Just wait for the usual crowd to file in here, and we'll keep this one fairly short, I think, today. I got some stuff to get to, some important stuff to go film, and of course, bring to you all. So happy weekend to you all. Hopefully everything's going well in your lives. Everything is fantastic here in Playa. What's up, Ebony? Carl in the house. Good to see you guys. I know some of you were a little concerned because I went like 6 days without uploading a video, but a lot of that is due to the power outages. If there's no Wi-Fi, I can't really do YouTube stuff, including these live streams, but we have power. Life is good. What's up, Tracy? Wow, nice. Anthony in the house. Yeah, excellent. Brent is here. Good to see you, my friend. Donna Ferguson. Yeah, guys, I hate to neglect you for 6 days, but a lot of that was power outages going on, off and on, off and on. I tried to upload that videos actually, and one of them will end up coming out tomorrow, but that is the big news, is that I have found, in my humble opinion, the best burger in Playa del Carmen. So I'll be coming at you with that food content tomorrow, Sunday morning. Always on the grind, but I did take some beach time during the power outages to just chill and do nothing. Aaron, oh man, you were worried. Yeah, it's, you know, guys, 6 days without uploading a video is fairly normal, I think, for a lot of YouTubers, but I know I upload like every 3 days, so I get that. But I'm good, all is well, I'm fantastic. Got my shark tooth, got my volleyball. What's everyone up to on this weekend? Yes, Jim, I am. So Jim is going to join me, James Watt, on this Best Burger of Playa escapade. And I truly believe we've got what I'm hoping. I've tried about 15 burger places in 2025, and I'm thinking we found the best burger, Playa del Carmen 2025. So Jim will be there so we can order multiple things and show different burgers. Yeah, who doesn't like a good burger? I mean, maybe vegans, but even vegans, you can do like a vegan burger, I guess. Oh, all is well. Good to hear that, Gavin. Absolutely, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Take it easy, brother. Aaron, we're all living the Playa del Carmen dream through your eyes. I know, that's why it's hard when I can't upload for like 3 or 4 days. Some of you are like, no, I need it. I need to live vicariously through you. And so I'm here for that. Here I am. Beautiful day today, guys. Actually quite sunny today. Looking out through the bathtub window there. Gorgeous day, dying to get outside. I spent most of the day yesterday on the beach, hanging out with a good buddy and subscriber, Mick, who left yesterday. And I was able to hang out with Luigi and his mom and grandmother as well. So that was fantastic. Really a good time. So that's the big news, guys, is that I believe we have found the best burger. A lot of you have recommended this spot, so maybe for some of you it won't be a surprise, but I want to go show you what this thing actually looks like, how much it costs, and whether or not I can finish it all, because it's a massive burger. This is not child's play. It's also not the cheapest burger, guys. This is kind of a bougie burger spot, but we gotta do it. Let's see, we got Deported to Paradise. Love that handle. Hey, Ropey, it's Ace and Beto, the new Playa locals, because my husband was deported. Hey, yeah, good to see you guys at the beach. I haven't been down to Playa Car for a couple weeks, but you know, sometimes, maybe that's why the new handle, Deported to Paradise. Sometimes things work out for the best. It is really unfortunate when it has to happen like that, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I am very sorry to hear. I was saddened to hear that yesterday when you shared that news with me. Jill Ayers in the house. What's up, Jill? Brent. Nice surprise and break from all the Saturday chores. Really looking forward to the burger spot. Yeah, Brent, I'm also taking a break from the chores. I was supposed to go buy trash bags. I at least swept the floor, so I'm getting it done little by little, but who wants to spend Saturday morning doing chores? Okay, Bob says, big fan of Moo Burger House. Yes, yes. Bob Blablas, hey buddy, good to see you. Good to see you yesterday, and thanks for the ice cold one. Really appreciate that. Added some more O this week. Yeah, it did dip. Realty income, for those of you who don't know, ticker symbol O. That is one of my biggest positions, and it produces monthly income. I think it's a fantastic company. I have owned Vici before, actually. Vici is mostly like entertainment-based properties in Las Vegas for the most part, the big casinos. I'm a fan. I think it's a pretty resilient business model. Some people see that as discretionary, but I know a lot of people just kind of have to go to those casinos, and so I think it's a good one. I'm 37 years old, for those of you asking my age. And guys, as always, just double tap the screen to give this live stream a like if you appreciate spending a little bit of your Saturday morning here, having a laid back conversation. But congrats, Aaron, on the O. I thought it was a pretty attractive price point too. It dipped down there briefly, I think, to the 56s. Not a bad spot to add some more income. Yeah, me too, Jamie. Wow, the power outages were rough. When you don't have AC, you don't have a fan. My property manager here was gonna buy a generator, but he ran out of time before he left. And so we have no generator. We just roll with the punches. Kirk in the house, good to see you, man. I love that nickname, Cool Breeze. I was just thinking of you yesterday, actually, when I was walking to the beach with my Bluetooth speaker and my cooler. Full beach mode. I actually did rock the Speedo. I had it under the board shorts, and I was hanging out with Luigi's mom and grandma, and then stripped down to the Speedo for my Chapusan, and they were both like, pretty funny moment there. Awesome, 2 weeks out, right? Kirk, you're on your way soon. That's good. Yeah, good morning, Rosarino. Burger, yeah. My girl and I will be arriving in December through March. Can't wait. Pretty chilly in, where are you at, Toronto? Eric is here. Nice. Just got here, but we're coming Thanksgiving. How safe is it? Been many times before, just checking. I think it's still safe, guys. There's a little bit of sentiment that has popped up, some signs that have been defaced, and some profanity written on there against gringos, but something to keep an eye on, but nothing serious. Eduardo in the house, what's up? I love your videos, been watching at least 2 or 3 per day. Really look forward to going to Playa del Carmen. Thanks to you, much love all the way from Dallas. Thanks, brother, appreciate you as well. Yeah, good group here today on a Saturday morning. Any big weekend plans? What's everybody up to? Anything fun? Yeah, I mean, Banamex account is or an intercam is essential, I think, for residents. Sorry guys, still adjusting to the weather changes. Had just a little bit of stuffiness and a cough. I need to buy some more of that Chilcagüe from Ala Verde. That stuff helps with the cough. The cause of the brown water, I think, is the red algae. There's been, it's not typical sargassum that we're getting right now. It's a red algae. And I think that's causing the brownness in the water. Hopefully that answers your question, Russell. Full fall mode up in BC. Can't wait till March, be in Cancun. Awesome. I'll have some Cancun updates coming for you guys. I know some of you are probably wondering, hey, why hasn't Ropey gone to Cancun or Isla Mujeres? Well, the plan was 3 days ago to go up there to the hotel zone and cover those beaches, but it was dumping rain. And then we had the power outages. And so I thought, I'll wait for brighter days. And then today is my friend's last day in town. James Watt, Jim, shout out. So we're gonna eat burgers, hang by the pool, film some content for you all. but I gotta prioritize my friends always. Jim is a good buddy, so, and Asami, love you too, Asami, if you're watching. Brett Neely, first snowfall. Wow, okay. Not impressed. Keep the sunny vids coming. Yeah, it's always a harsh reality. Some people really like to see snow. It's a novelty for a lot of people in Mexico. They'll go on the train Chepe during the winter just to see some snow. But for those of us from the Northwest or the North, it's not always a welcome sign. So I feel you, buddy. Mark in the house. Awesome, Mark. Yeah, good hearing from you. And I have tracked down where I'm going to get that lobster from. So that is coming soon as well. I'm going to do a video on where exactly to get the freshest caught seafood on any given day in Playa del Carmen. Spoiler alert, it's not a restaurant and it's not a grocery store. Excuse me, guys. Oh yeah, Eric, feel free to interrupt. You know, it's always good to meet subscribers in person, so don't worry about it. Just come up and be like, yo, I'm a subscriber. What's up? And it's fine, I promise. Hatfield, hello there. My daughter and son-in-law are going to be in Playa Car for January. February, I'll arrive in 3 weeks. January 7th, would love to meet up with you coming from Toronto, Canada. Awesome, yeah, would love to. I'm sure we'll have some meetups around that time on the beach for New Year's. I am potentially planning a short trip to check some things off the bucket list. The plan is Portugal and Morocco for maybe just a couple weeks. So we'll see about that one. And let me know in the comments, guys, if you would watch my videos from, say, Marrakesh. I'm planning on doing some hiking and camping and backpacking out there in the middle of nowhere. And it's just something I want to do. I miss hiking, and I love those kind of long backpacking trips where you're just disconnected. I will be filming, I'll have my camera, but certainly won't be live streaming during those times. But yeah, just drop the Morocco flag or the Portugal flag or anything in the comments if you would watch that. I know most of you are here for Playa content or Cancun or Quintana Roo and Yucatan, but I do like to travel still, guys, and I like to check things off the bucket list. As I get a little bit older and stack on injuries, I do have to make sure that I'm doing the hiking and the physical stuff now while I still can, maybe even surfing, things like that. 10th Ave in front of Chedraui is now done. They've paved that. I believe it's reopened too. But now the part to the north right before CTM is torn up. So they're doing it section by section. So that's the update on 10th Ave right there. Oh, that sounds great, Mark. I'm all over it. Wife and I will take you to Ortega to get the RopeMonster burrito when we get there, if you're up for it. 100% always up for the RopeMonster burrito. And just hanging out with Erica and Alfredo is top notch for me. It's like free therapy. They're good people. They bring a smile to my face. And so you don't really have to twist my arm on that one, Mark. I'm there. Okay, we got Jim. For those currently in Playa La Europa, has Eagle Rare 10-year for 880 pesos. Wow. Jim always knows the deals. That's why one of the reasons we've become good buddies and even sparring partners. Inside joke there. But yeah, he seems to always be finding the best restaurants, the best deals. And you certainly won't catch him shopping at the Chedraui Selecto. No deals to be had there. That place is expensive. Anita, what's up? How you doing, Anita? Hello. Hey, what's up, guys? Janax Fitness in the house. Jamie McDonald. And do you sing country music to Jim? We all know he loves country music. Oh, I will be today. We're hanging by the pool. Probably won't wear the Speedo, but I do want to get some sun on my thighs, so could be some Speedo Alan Jackson in the future there, Jim. It's not too late to cancel the plans, baby. Hey, what's up, Gigi? Good to see you. The big news is this, Gigi. I found, I believe, the best burger in Playa del Carmen. We're gonna go confirm that. I'm going with a group of 4 people, so we're gonna each order probably a different burger, and take a vote. And we've all eaten a lot of burgers in Playa, the group of us. So we're gonna poll it after we try these burgers and see if it's truly the best one. But that's the big news, guys, is the video's coming out tomorrow. I'm always supremely excited when I find the best of any category, whether it's a burrito. We all know now that Sabor de los Ortega has an actual TheRopeMonster burrito on the menu. And these things come after many, many trial runs, trying different burgers, trying different burritos. And when you do find the one, it's a good feeling. And I've been on this all 2025, guys, and it's November. And so it's about time I found the best burger. Johnny D Burger. I actually still haven't tried Johnny D Burger. There's so many burger spots for a Mexican city. This place is full of burger joints, so I will be on that one. I'll have to try it out. What's up, Stylist in the house? 5 more days and you're there in the sun. Awesome. Guys, wow, what a group already on a Saturday. Thought you at the outdoor sports track might have been going upstairs toward the dancing. Yeah, I think I was there briefly. I'm not sure if I was there that day. Sometimes I go up there where they do the dancing and I say hi to some of my friends who were in that, bachata and free dance group. Awesome, Nick. That's great. All right, Gigi says might be coming next month in January. We'll check it out. Awesome. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you again, Gigi. For those of you who don't know, Gigi's been with the channel. God, you must have been one of the first 300 or 400 subscribers. She even brought me a deck of Uno cards during hurricane season last year. You got to have a card game when you're hiding out from a Category 3 hurricane locked in your studio apartment. That was the situation. And me and Anna got a lot of use out of those Uno cards, not only here in Playa, but in Mexico City. And, it's a small gesture, a gift like that. But the fact that Gigi, you brought that down for us was really, really sweet. Made a lasting impression. There's a spot. I'll be watching UFC Saturday night. You should come join, my friend. Where are you going to watch the UFC, Stylist? I'd be interested to know that. Quinta Parilla? Sometimes they have it on all the TVs there. I know that Tabernac usually has the fights, but I think they've kind of cheaped out on their setup, and sometimes the TVs freeze, I believe, because they're trying to just, I think, pirate the games and the fights. But it's Mexico, you can generally get away with that. It is a bummer though when there's a big moment and the TV freezes, so you want to go to a reliable spot for these fights and games, no doubt about that. Fifth Ave wants to bring you some maple syrup. Awesome. I'll come by. Let me know, Stylist, if you can think of the name of the place. Yeah, because I'll definitely come by. I love maple syrup. I love meeting subscribers. Stylist, you've also been with the channel for a long time, and always seem to be in the live streams, leaving comments, leaving lots of love. So I'd love to come hang out. Okay. The place across from Phantom Suites, right, on 44 and 5th is advertising UFC. Yeah, I think you're right, Jim. That could be a really good place to watch it. Wilson! This little guy gets to make an appearance in almost every live stream. We also have my good buddy Dronaldo right here getting charged up, and he's almost ready for his next adventure. He got some good flights yesterday and had a little funsies out there. I did fly him well over 1,000 meters away, so a little bit of risk, but he's used to that by now. Thanks, Anthony. Feeling really good, feeling really healthy. I've made some huge strides on my health. The sinus thing has been on metric pressure, I feel it, but I've been using oregano oil, not medical advice, it does burn, but I've been using 1 drop in my sinus rinse every day, sometimes twice a day, and it burns momentarily, but then I feel way better afterwards. So I'm making some serious progress there. I've blown some really nasty stuff out of there. It's been a chronic sinus infection, and those are pretty hard to get rid of. You can't just take antibiotics typically. So, but I feel like my complexion, the brightness has come back a little bit. My zest for life meter is back up to the max. So stylist, yeah, I'll be all around there, guys. I'll look for you. Keep an eye out for me during the fight. Which Saturday is that you're talking about, stylist? I just want to make sure I got the date right. All right, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, you as well, man. Best wishes. Thank you. Well, Rope, it was awesome running into you last Saturday night at Playa 28. Yeah, you as well, Stevie. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. I try to keep it real, and I feel like that attracts nothing but the best here in the community, and you guys are all, I feel the same about all of you guys. You're incredible people, and it's a heck of a community here. November 15th, Saturday. Okay, stylist, it's in the calendar. Jill says, Ropey, have you visited the Cobra ruins? I actually still have not. Con mucha vergüenza, mucha pena. But I will be going down there because you can still climb it. Yeah, you can still climb the tall one. Well, I've heard mixed, you're right. Maybe you can't do it anymore. A lot of them have changed. I think some of the ones in Belize you can still climb. So if I have time while I'm in Belize in the coming, I think I'm going down there in a week or so. I will try to hit some of the ruins and the national parks and things like that. Mark says, how do I get a hold of you when we get there? Sometimes I try on Instagram to respond to the DMs, but you sometimes there's, a couple hundred of them that it's just hard to get to all of them, but usually Instagram is the best way, or drop a comment on a most recent video on when and where you will be somewhere, and I'll try to meet you there. But I don't have a linked email or anything like that because it would fill up and I can't keep up with it. Juan, what's up, my friend? We missed you last week in Playa. Plan to go to the meetup at Mahekal, but got caught up elsewhere. Next time, keep up the work. Absolutely, my friend, it'll happen. James, to answer Nick's steak question, other than Bendita Costilla, Costelao is a good Brazilian steakhouse, and also a fan of La Ronda Paria. We went there together. That was a great spot, even though it's by Plaza Las Americas. Yeah, I would put them in that order too. I would say Bendita Costilla number 1, Costelao is number 2 if you're in for a Brazilian experience with the all-you-can-eat buffet as well. And then La Ronda Paria, I thought the steak to me, it wasn't as good as it should have been. The pizza that Jim got actually looked better and made me a little jealous. I know that our buddy Kane also got a steak that didn't seem like it was the best, but sometimes it depends on the day. It depends on who's in the kitchen. So that could have just been a fluke. I would have to try it again to be sure. I'm hoping, Eric, to do a meetup for Thanksgiving. I have some short-term travel plans that are kind of business related, and I have to stay flexible on that. So there's a chance that I will be in Belize and then follow that up with a quick trip to Mexico City. But like I said, it's just mostly business related, and I'm hoping to be back before Thanksgiving. So if there is an event on Thanksgiving, it will be on short notice, but do keep an eye out for that in the live streams, the community posts, and I'll definitely promote that in a long form video in the intro so that the information gets out there. Lord Shiva, that's a great question. Why do you prefer Playa over Puerto Vallarta? Hey, Trevor Simmons, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Okay, Juan, I'm glad you liked Bendita Costilla. It's a fantastic spot. Yeah, Lord Shiva, why do I prefer Playa over Puerto Vallarta? It's a younger vibe here. The retirees, the digital nomads. There's just a younger, more vibrant, healthy fitness vibe. Whereas I lived in Puerto Vallarta for quite some time and I like it, but also the Caribbean water versus the Pacific side. If I was still surfing a lot, I would probably stay in kind of like maybe Centro Vallarta so I could hit Punta de Mita, Sayulita for day trips for surfing. But I'm happy here, and a lot of it's just the community. It's just a preference, you know. I think it's to each their own. One thing I miss about Puerto Vallarta a lot is the hiking, the rivers, the waterfalls, the mountains. I like to walk up hills. It keeps me in shape. So I do miss that quite a bit. And then the culture there is very strong. So I do miss that about Vallarta. So it's a trade-off. I miss the cobblestone streets. It's a vibe over there for sure. One thing I don't miss about Vallarta is the sound of the buses rumbling over the cobblestone streets early in the morning. I used to live right in front of the Mercado de Granjeros in La Zona Romantica, and waking up at 6 a.m. to those buses, got a couple of mosquitoes in the house here. Waking up to those buses was kind of tough. All right, so guys, I'll probably have to wrap this one up soon. I just wanted to bring you the info on the burger video coming. I'm truly excited about that. You can see it, you can hear it in my voice. But I am getting hungry. I've been fasting, waiting for this burger. So I do need to go meet up with Jim. We're gonna have our pool day. We got to get over to the burger spot. Not gonna spoil it. I'm not telling you which one yet. But I got to get over there by about 2 or 2:30 to meet up with Jim, Asami, and Kaylee for that feast, for that burger feast, and then we're hitting the pool. Renee, what's up? Says hi, countdown, 3 weeks till we'll be in Playa. Anything we can bring you from Denmark. So sweet, guys. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm all good here. I'm happy TheRopeMonster. One thing I'll say is I really have been having trouble finding sarsaparilla or sarsaparilla. It's something I use for my health. Sarsaparilla has helped me a lot with my Lyme disease. Once again, not medical advice, but it's the sarsaparilla. There's a few different types, and I can find one of them, but not the other one that actually smells like root beer. And so I know that's kind of a weird request, but anyone wants to bring me some sarsaparilla. I'm not sure you can legally bring it into the country though, because it is kind of an herb. So maybe ask ChatGPT, but that is one thing that I can always use is I love Palo Santo, I love sarsaparilla, I boil it, I make tincture out of it, and I use that as medicine because my understanding is that it crosses the blood-brain barrier and it can treat Lyme disease that's gotten into the actual central nervous system. So otherwise I'm completely content and happy, but thank you so much, Renee. The kind from the surfs? I'm not sure I understand, but yeah, sarsaparilla is just, it's a root, and it smells like root beer because that's what they used to use to make root beer. And in the old days, the cowboys would drink that to combat their syphilis. You know, if they had been poorly behaved and made some bad decisions and they ended up unfortunate enough to have syphilis, they would drink the sarsaparilla to combat that, I guess, is the way the folklore goes in the Wild West. Jill, have a great day as well. Thank you. Looking forward to the burger and sharing all that with you. I got a couple mosquitoes in the house driving me nuts. Luckily, I have sprayed myself down with the bug spray from A La Verde in the Colosio neighborhood. Thank you, Mark. So sweet, guys. Wow. It's actually, I just buy the whole root. But if you can buy a tincture that's already made, that would be super helpful as well, because then I don't have to wait for it to tincture. Some of the other benefits from sarsaparilla is it can have it's like steroidal saponin kind of compounds that help with balancing hormones, testosterone. I'm 37, but I do a lot to take care of my hormones, and I try to just keep it natural. I think that with ashwagandha and certain herbs, if you know how to rotate them, obviously under the care of a naturopath or a medical professional, those things help a lot. So I would love an actual sarsaparilla tincture that's already made, but also just the whole root. Then I can boil it, I can make a hot water extraction, I can make tea, and then I can also buy some grain alcohol and make my own tincture. It takes about 3 weeks to extract. Tracy, have a great day as well. Yeah, the burgers are top notch. I had to bring you guys that info. So without further ado, I got to shower up. I don't smell too bad, but I don't want to go to this burger spot smelling like a goat. Juan Davila says 1 week and I will be enjoying PDC. Awesome. Thanks for the information updates. My pleasure, my friend. Happy to do it. Always happy to do it, guys. Oh, sarsaparilla. Well, then maybe you can't bring it into the country, I guess, if it's a precursor to MDMA. I did not know that, but that's why we have the community. Between all of us, we've got collective knowledge. Thank you, Jamie. Much appreciated. I will thoroughly enjoy the burger. I'm trying to fast and work up my appetite. I think I'm going to take a contrast shower real quick. Hot water, cold water, hot water, cold water. That generally spikes up my appetite. Or just a straight up cold shower. Magda, Dan from Canada. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? So the big news, Dan, is that I think I have found the best burger in Playa del Carmen. I've been on the hunt for it all year, all of 2025, and I haven't done a best burger video this year. Last year, I did one at Branton Burger, and I will say I think their quality dropped off during low season, but I went there in April, and it was still a darn good burger at Branton on CTM. So there will be some honorable mentions, but I needed a new spot for 2025. And the actual signature Branton burger that has pastrami on it is still a favorite of mine. If you haven't tried it, go check them out. Drop the TheRopeMonster name. That was one of the earlier videos in the channel that I did well over a year, I think year and a half ago. So Branton Burger's on the list for sure. I think Quinta Burger deserves an honorable mention. So I'll probably do a number one burger in this video, and then I'll probably hit it with my top 3 spots as well later on in another video. Wait till Uncless opens. Dan from Canada, we're leaving tomorrow for Isla Mujeres. We'll be in PDC December 1st. Awesome. Congrats to you, brother. All right, guys, I'm going to have to boogie out of here. It's already 1:20, and I'm supposed to be at the burger joint by like 2. And I don't want to keep Jim and Asami waiting. This is their last full day here. They do have to go back to work for a while. So I'll have to leave you there, but that's the good news. More good news, we got the electricity back. I've got the AC running, feels good. So yeah, appreciate you, Renee. Thank you, my friend, for the kindness. Steve, see you next week, my friend. Dan, my pleasure, brother. Thank you for being here. Kirk, thanks, my friend. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend and look out for that video tomorrow. Hopefully 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'll have the burger video up for your viewing pleasure so that you have yet another food spot to add to your TheRopeMonster food tour. Adios, nos vemos, TheRopeMonster, out.